and main YouTube. What's good, fellas? How we doing this morning? What's good, Haji? How you doing? Let's go and send the link in. There we go. It's in the Discord. What's good, Banana Cat? What's good, Nearing? How's it going, bro? Yo, what's up, Osses? How you doing? Big announcement. Yes, we've got a big announcement today. So I'm very excited about this one. Very, very excited. I hope y'all like it, but we shall see. Yo, Hypixel level 222. That's pretty epic. What is it? I can't say it yet. Don't worry. I'll say it once everybody gets in here, but once we get a couple more people in here, we'll announce what it is. But I'm very hyped about it. But we are doing another mining fiesta, so this is the last one of this coal. And then tomorrow we're going to be learning how to play Burrs in M7. And then I think, so tomorrow's Thursday. So we'll be doing that, and then on Friday we'll be playing Burrs as well. And then Saturday, profile reviews, and Monday we get the foraging update. It's pretty epic. Pretty epic. Yo, what's good, Tanish? What's good, Odie? How's it going? Still grinding alpha? Goodness, man. Bro is on that grind. Alright, we shouldn't need anything for this, so I can sell that. But I thought that said mining fiesta for a second. But man, 6 a.m. for me, that is crazy. That is crazy. Well, good morning for you then. It is 8:30 p.m. for me right now. So we are up in the late hours, or we're gonna be by the time this is over. So today our goal, again, same as this morning, we're not really trying to make money. We're just trying to get commissions done to level my G-Drag, because I need him at least, I'd like to get him to level 150 before the fiesta is over, but we'll see. 1:30 a.m. for me. Been up since 7 a.m. yesterday. Goodness, man. Bro is like on the grind for real, for real. He's slightly addicted to the alpha, I think. Slightly addicted. Yo, it's good, Battle. How you doing, bro? Fiesta start? Nah, it's got 3 minutes left, and then it'll start. Man. These commissions are literally twice as slow without a fiesta going on. It is, it's a little bit to get used to. Yo, it's good to select this. How's it going, bro? 2:30 a.m. in Poland. The grind is real. Legit, man. We are up at, I guess, any time for mining fiestas, eh? In the past month, I've earned 2.5 billion from fiestas. Bro has been grinding. I mean, we have had a lot of fiestas, to be fair. We've had quite a few of them. Yo, what's good, TNT? Yes, we got an announcement today. So, I was going to try and wait for some more people to get in here before Fiesta starts. So, maybe we'll do it like right after Fiesta starts. How about that? Good, how are you? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I know what it is. Dyslexis does know what it is. He got the insider info because he watches on Twitch. So Twitch viewers got the insider info. Yo, Canadian with a sub. Appreciate it, man. Again, boys, if y'all haven't subscribed already, make sure to do that. We are on our way. Please, there we go. To 30k subs. So we're getting close to the red name. So I missed something. Don't worry. That's what we're here for today. So Dyslexis just knows what it is. He hasn't got to see it yet, though. I'm very, very hyped to show y'all. Fiesta starts in just a minute. Let's see. There's no corpses we can get out of here. I'm gonna try and get a scrap real quick. Oh, there we go. And then we gotta kill 10 more of these. So let's do this real quick. And if there's nothing we can do in this mine shaft, we'll do this right as Fiesta starts. Okay. Just grab those, because why not? Oh, wow, a bat talisman. Gee, thanks. I don't even remember what chest I put this stuff in. I'm just throwing it in there for now. Let's grab these. Hello there. Making the Discord great again? What do you mean? The Discord's always been great. SMH. Let me do this. And that's that. Bonk. Nice. All right. What can I mine for glossies? Any gemstone. Any gemstone drops glossies, so it doesn't have to be one in particular. But ladies and gentlemen.
As a child, I yearned for
yo, TNT with the 13 months. Goodness. It's been a year, bro. Over a year. That is kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. But W-Mans. All right, boys. So I've been working on this for a little bit, and before you say anything, I am aware that there is a few things wrong, but don't worry, it has been fixed before you guys get access. So let's see. That's not it. That's not it. There we are. I'm very large and in charge. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the drip. We got the drip. Yes, it is misspelled, but don't worry, that has been fixed. I got the the late one. But ladies and gentlemen, it says, if you can't tell, it says professional gentle gamer. And yes, there is a typo, but don't worry, it's been fixed. And also, like this, the bottom part here is all the same color. That part's been fixed as well, so it'll stand out more. So it's gonna look the same as this top part. But ladies and gentlemen, feel free to type !merch in the chat right now, because it is live right here, right now. If you wanna get some. So we got a t-shirt, we got a hoodie, and we got a mug. Cause why not? But let's go. Let's go. We got the drip up in here. Feel like it's about time. I wanted to do it like right when we hit 25K, but we hit it a bit earlier than I thought we were going to, so we're a little delayed, but there it is. There it is. Credit card debt incoming. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, don't go in debt for the merch. We just have this design for right now, but I'll probably, depending on how well this one does, I'll probably do some more. So if there's any ideas y'all got or anything in particular, excuse me, you would like to see, any phrases you'd like to see on the merch, let me know. I'll be taking all that into account. But yeah. So let me just pin that right there. And I'll do it over here in the Twitch chat as well. Voila. Beautiful. Beautiful. But let's go, dude. Bad you can't do I Yearn for the Mines because of Minecraft movie. Yeah, I think I'd probably get in trouble for that one. Most likely. As a child, I yearned for the mines. I don't know. I might could get away with that. I might could get away with it. Because that would be, I mean, even though it's a quote from the movie, people were saying that like long before the movie came out, you know? So it's not like really they didn't come up with it, you know? That was always, that's just a meme. I don't even know if it's related specifically to Minecraft. It's just coal mines reference. Yo, what's good, Angel? How's it going? Make sure to stay hydrated, fellas. Can I mine with Armadillo Gemstone? Yep, that'll work for glossies. And they can't really copyright it because it's not a patent or anything. Yeah, I think I could probably get away with that. It's just, I don't know. Would we just put the words on it? Would it just be the words? I'd like to have something with it. I don't want it to be like a Minecraft pickaxe though, because that is copyrighted, I'm pretty sure. I think if I just stole their image and put it on there, that would that'd probably get me in trouble. Fiesta start already? Yes, it just started 3 minutes ago. But yeah, boys, we got some merch. I'm pretty hyped for that. Or glaciate tunnels with the phrase. Perhaps. I could probably do like maybe my player head behind the text or something instead of my profile or my logo. I don't know. Wonder if you could do what some YouTubers have done, where you can have a customized bit of text on the shirt, mug, hoodie with how many hours the consumer has at the time of purchase, or SkyBlock level. That would be kind of crazy. I don't know how people do that. I have to look into that. That would be kind of sick. Or just have, yeah, I'd probably have to do a different website for that, I imagine. Probably. I don't think Streamlabs is that advanced. But yeah, I mean, I've been wearing the shirt all day. I was wearing it for the stream this morning, and I was gonna announce it then, but figured we'd announce it tonight. But I mean, it's comfortable. It's comfortable. I was worried because, you know, a lot of times when you get like streamer merch early on, usually it's pretty low quality. The biggest thing for me is if like the neck is too tight, and the neck is not too tight on this one. So I'm very happy with it. Very happy. I don't know why that tungsten is like instantly regrowing though. That is a little odd. Throw a polo with your logo in the corner. Again, if I was gonna do like all the options I have on the store right now, like those are the only items I can choose with the current website, so I'd have to do it with a different website if we were gonna do anything else. But that could be cool. That could be cool. I think they're working on like adding hats, like baseball hats to it, so you can get like a baseball cap with it on there. Possibly Shopify in the future. Yeah, that'd be cool. I was looking at setting up Shopify, and it's very difficult to, like, you have to do so much. You think you just have to set up Shopify, but you gotta like set up Shopify, you gotta set up what like who's gonna print it, gotta set up how the store is gonna look, you gotta set up how you're getting paid and all that stuff. And this was a lot simpler, so I figured just for a first endeavor, excuse me, into the merch world, it would be good to do something a little bit more chill and just see how it goes. And then if things go well, we can look at doing something a little bit more advanced. But yeah. Best mod for secrets? I use Bad Lion Client, but I don't know what aside from that. It started? It has. It started 5 minutes ago. To wait to do Fiesta because mashed potatoes? Valid. Mashed potatoes are a valid reason to wait. I appreciate it, Banana. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Right there. Beautimus. Bonk. Alright, now we got tungsten again. Is this going to keep insta-growing? It is. Like, what in the world is going on with that? See, it like breaks for a second and then just instantly regrows. So odd. On some parts. Some parts of it are fine, though. I am Confucian. Slept through 5 minutes. Bad downtime. Unacceptable. How could you? Okay, there we go. All right. We have our first mineshaft inside of the Fiesta. I think the first one was before Fiesta. All right, we got an onyx shard. Okay. We'll take it. Let's see. I do have Maniac Slayer. Let's take him down. Or onyx crystal. I said shard. We got crystal. Very pog. Boom. Bonk. All right, so we're going to have another perfect onyx. I don't know. I guess I need a lot of these, actually, because isn't onyx better to put on LCM setup? So I will technically be in need of these at some point. I think we've got everything in here already, though. Yep. Later. All right, have a good one, TNT. Appreciate you, bro. Let's get rid of this. Let me get some onyx real fast. So we're going to be needing 5 of these, which is 8.3 mil, the perfect by itself. If I insta-sold or sell-offered it, it'd be that. So I guess it's still worth it. Oh, Warp Forge, not just /forge, SMH. All right, let's throw this in here. Boom. Okay. So we got room for 4 more crystals before we have to get a little reset button put up in here. We'll see how it goes. Spent 30 minutes trying to find a lobby to mine diamonds in on Iron Man. Gave up, so I'm doing mine shafts on my normal profile. Iron Man money making is just so bad. Bruh. It is a grind. It is a grind. It's also good for terror. Oh, for real? Well, no reason to do it now. I'm done with Kudra. So that's a little awkward. What did I have on the terror? I had mostly Jaspers on the terror. Well, that's awkward. Oh, well. I didn't have, like, Chimera 5 Ragax, though, so that was probably okay. Probably. What rank you now? I think we're still 169, yep. So we're kind of been here since I maxed Kudra the other day. And, I mean, of course, we haven't gained any Skyblock XP since that point, so hopefully, I don't think we're going to be getting any tomorrow. Because we'd have to do, like, a crazy amount of runs for me to get any XP out of it. But Let's see. We do have Cole perks. The 25% blessing is active because he's minister. So we at the very least have that. So that might help us get a decent amount of runs in a little faster than normal, but I don't think it's gonna matter enough to get us an EXP. Are you doing commissions? Right now, I'm not really as worried about money. I'm more worried about leveling up my second G-Drag right here. So I'm trying to get him to 150 before I put a Shellman on him so I can play Burrs tomorrow. But if I can't, then I don't know. I mean, whatever level we get him to, it'll be fine. But yeah, if I was going more for money, then I wouldn't be doing commissions. Because commissions don't really make money by themselves. If you're leveling a pet, it might be... If I were to sell this G-Dragon, it might end up making me more than I would if I was focusing on making money. I'm not sure. But for now, that's my priority. What's the big announcement? Check the pinned comment. Making J-Dragon level 200 is going to be worse than Greg. It is going to be a pain for sure. I mean, you'll still be able to do the commission strat with him that we do for Greg. But yeah, I mean, there's not really a ton of great ways to get forging XP in the update, so he's going to be a little rough. No work tomorrow because of Juneteenth. Wild. Actually wild. Let's go over here. Boom. I still had to work on Juneteenth. Juneteenth was an experience at the zoo. It was an experience. 3 to 4 mil forging XP per hour is not a good way. I mean, I'm getting way more than that by doing commissions for the G-Drag. So I think it's kind of similar to leveling G-Drag probably, because combat methods aren't great for leveling the G-Drag either. Like, you can do Slayers and it's okay, but it's not the best way to do it. Boom, boom. There we go, please. Okay, Glaciate. All right. But yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Getting 7 mil pet XP per hour. Let's see. I'm leveling him up like 4 levels. So I'm getting about 7.5, which it is Fiesta, so I get like double what I'd normally get, to be fair. So outside of Fiestas, it'd be like 2 levels an hour. Is that right? I guess, something like that. Something like that. Used to work at the zoo. Yeah, I was just in the gift shop. Nothing like crazy. But still have to work. Pain. It is pain. Let's see what else we got. Paradox. Schmack. Let's see what we got over here. Very nice. Ooh, okay. Now we're cooking. Beautimus. Let's do it. But is that like 3 to 4 mil without using Ocelot as well? Because I haven't like really tested it. I heard it was like 2 to 3 mil was what I heard, but what else we got? I need a scrap. I do need a corpse. Where's the corpse at? Okay, that worked out. That does it. Where's he gonna be? I think he'll be over here, hopefully. Hopefully. 40's coming out Monday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we will be playing that then. I will be there no matter what. 100%. Finally, Glossy Price will start recovering. We'll see about that. We shall see. Alright, there we go. We got him. So now I just need the scrap. And then I can leave. Possibly. Depends on what other things could happen here. Let's do this. What thing I get afterwards. Alright, there we go. And his corpses. Alright, I can dip. Next. But anywaysers. Yeetamus. Deletemus. Alrighty. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to that for sure. Forging update is going to be pretty epic. I'll probably have guides coming out every day for like a week or two.
I yearned for the mines.
Yo, Cacophony, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to smash that sub button. We are closing in on 30K subs for that red name. We're getting close. Getting close. Hopefully people are smart and make Diaz mayor and Diana minister. We'll see. I mean, either way, it's not really going to matter too much because I imagine most people aren't going to be participating in whatever mayor it is. Most people will be doing foraging if I had to gamble. So we'll just have to see. But I did vote for Diaz, so we'll see what happens. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, never mind. I saw the Picopolis is available, and I thought it was your thing is done. Whatever it's called is finished. All right. Boom. But yeah, man, I'm glad this is like I've enjoyed the Fiestas, but we've had so many in the span of 2 weeks. I'm ready to be done with them. Like, I don't mind mining. Like, doing the commissions here is a lot more fun than just doing regular Peridot grinding, but still, a lot of mining. What's the big announcement? Check the pinned comment. How come Diaz? So, if Diaz gets elected mayor, she can give long-term investment to Diana, and so then Diana will get the mythological perks the next time she shows up in office. So we could get Diaz, Diana this time, and then the next election we could have Diana with mythological ritual. So we can be getting more chimeras than we got during Jerry, which would be nice. Would be very nice. Let me finish that real quick. Beautiful. Let me in. Got matched for 80 skeleton keys from them as an Iron Man. Goodness, man. Okay, I need to take out 10 of these, and I do need a scrap. Okay, so our scrap chance was buffed, so that should be helpful. I do have Corpse Looter as well, and there are 2 Lapis Corpses in here. So that is also helpful. Boom. There's one. See if the other one's in here. He is. What's up? All right. Sorry, I meant to one-tap you. My bad. Okay, if we can get this scrap done, that would be epic. Just throwing that out there. Okay. And then we gotta get 2 corpses again. Well, I just need the scrap then. Another mayor. I won't drop Skatha during. For real, for real. Pain. Big pain. Alright, there we go. We've got suspicious scrap. So I don't need anything out of here. Let's dip. Feel bad for dropping 2 chimeras in 4 minutes with you guys. That was insane. That was actually crazy. I only dropped 1 the whole event, and this guy goes up and drops 2 in 5 minutes. Like, crazy. I played for over 8 hours and only dropped 1. Should I get any items or save different Slayer items for the Slayer update? I would... It's not a bad idea to save Slayer items. I've actually been saving Scythe Blades that I've dropped off camera. I was doing a little bit of Slayers just because I wanted to level the G-Drag and I wanted to do Slayers, really. And the G-Drag gave me an excuse to do them. So, I played a little off stream, and yeah, I'm keeping most of my things. I think that's the strat. I've got a bunch of digested mosquitoes I've invested in somewhere that will hopefully come into play. We shall see. Let's do that. And then we got tungsten right here. Yo, what's good, OQL? How's it going? What's up? What's up? Oh, I'm full on tungsten. That's awkward. Schmack. I'm going to sneeze again. It's going to happen. It's getting no knockback next update hard. It's not too bad. It's from the turtle. It's the shard you get from capturing the turtle on the foraging island. So you will have to get like probably at least a diver's armor set, if not like the abysmal or abyssal, not abysmal, the abyssal set to be able to go underwater for a while and be able to take him down. But yeah, I mean, if you can take him down, once you get to that point, you only need, I think it was like 48 shards to max it, which is going to take a little bit, but it shouldn't take like longer than an hour, I don't think, especially if you do it with a group. If you do it with a group, it'll go by way faster because everybody gets the shard. It's not just the person who kills it. So that'll be a big deal. If you get like 5 people going in, you can take out a turtle per minute or something. Get it done real quick. Good, you. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Supposed to memorize something, but hopped in this stream. Hey, I appreciate it. How you doing today, Vix? Let's see. We got Citrine up here. I don't know if I said that already. My brain is sleepy from all these fiestas. For real, for real. Okay, I thought that was going to go through, and that would have been awkward. Peridot should be back here again. Just back and forth and back and forth. It's the first attribute I'm going for. Yeah, that'll be a good one for sure. How's this morning's fiesta? It wasn't too bad. I think we made, what was it, like 90 million coins or something. And I wasn't even focusing money. I was just trying to get my my G-Drag leveled, and that wasn't even actually counting the stuff we put in Forge. So I had quite a bit that I threw into the Forge. So I probably made about 100 mil, if that's how much I had. It might have been 70 mil. I don't remember. Should have been 10 mil more at least than whatever I said we got. It's 5 in the morning for me. Goodness sakes, bro. Man is going crazy. How much do I need to start mining? I'm Harley Mountain 10 and have all powder, but how much do I need to make 30 mil per hour? I mean, if you got like Devon's armor with perfects and a 655 and like at least a Bow Pet, I mean, if you can get a Scatho or like a Glaciite Golem, that's also really good. Why am I still mining this? But yeah, with that setup, you should be able to make that much. It's just you got to make sure your tree's set up right, and I think Onyx and Umber are still like, or not Onyx and Umber, Umber and Tungsten, I believe, are like the top 2 things to mine still for money. So if you set your Harder Mountain tree up to mine for those, you should be able to make a really good amount. But yeah. Put a relic on my Greg, and dungeons have been horrible. Oh man. Yeah, it's rough. That's why I'm leveling up this second Greg. Was I bought him before this came out on the alpha. And so I was going to put a Shelmet on him because I've had a Remedies on him because I was playing, what's it called? I was playing Tank. So I didn't really need the knockback resistance because as Tank, you just have it built in. But now I'm going to be playing Burst, so I need one with the Remedies still to get the extra damage from, like, doing the, doing the Rag Axe. But I do need one with Shelmet because I don't have anti-KB anymore. But after this update drops, I won't need it because I will have anti-KB. So I'll just have to get that done as soon as I can. And then we'll put a relic on this G-Drag, and he'll be my Magic Find G-Drag is the plan. Real CC. Did they fix the 3/4 Tux and Reaper Mass strategy outside of divers? So I tried it yesterday, and it didn't work for me. But maybe I might have been in the wrong set, I'm realizing, because I just went to my slot in my wardrobe, and I think I was wearing the full Reaper set because of that. And I thought I was running the Tux, but I forgot since they reset the alpha that all my stuff, because I had it fixed, my wardrobe fixed the first time alpha was open to be like that. So Slayer, one of my guild members, tried it this morning and it worked for him. So I think they did not patch that part. They did patch Phoenix Pet saving you from drowning though. Yeah, I don't think they patched Reaper and Cheap Tux. Dropped 2 last breaths on Iron Man yesterday. Got home from work today and dropped the Shadow Fury I wanted. Hey, let's go. Man's cooking. Very nice. Very, very nice. If I want Midas Sword, should I go for G-Drag first or Sword? I have a 100 mil collection. Definitely go for G-Drag first. Because Midas Sword is only used for like LCM stuff in M7. And you don't really use it for anything else. It's just not that good. Pretty much. But I gotta figure out if they make this Tormentor like really strong. I low-key might have to be running that. I wish they had Centauri on the alpha so I could like max out the Midas Sword and max out one of those and see which is better. It was good, Omar. Why are you doing commissions? I'm trying to level up my G-Drag right now. This is my second one. I'm trying to get him up so that I can put a Shelmet on him. And then once the update comes out, I'll swap it over to a relic. But I'm going to be learning how to play Burrs and M7 tomorrow, so I need some anti-KB. And my other G-Drag has an Antique Remedies on it, which is good for the boss fight in M7. So I just got to get this guy leveled up as much as I can today. Let's do this. Bonk. That'll do. And then I need Umber. That'll do it. Voila. But yeah. What car do you drive? I drive a Toyota Corolla. I think it's a Corolla. It's either a Camry or a Corolla. That's all we ever get anymore. But I can't remember what year it is. I'm not really a car guy, so I don't like worry about it too much. It's a hand-me-down from my grandparents. So it gets me to and fro. That's all that matters. It's never broke down on me. Knock on wood. There we go. So hopefully that will stay that way. Smile. 15 glossies already? Goodness, man. How many am I on? I'm on 2. Granted, I've been grinding tungsten and umber a lot, but still. Pretty crazy. I don't do profile reviews on regular streams, Omar. Sorry, sir. It do be the middle of a mining fiesta, so I do kind of got priorities at the moment. But let's do more onyx right here. Bam, 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 bam. I have a second job, not at the moment. I am currently doing online classes to learn how to be a music producer. So that's been going on, but I mean, it's kind of on hold right now because YouTube's been cooking pretty well the last little bit. So I will probably start focusing on that a little bit more after Forging update hype is over. But yo, let's go, Kirian. Appreciate it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Nice. Play in Tabla. It's a music tool. Oh, okay, very cool, very cool. Yeah, I use Ableton Live is the software I use to write music. Which, by the way, if y'all enjoying the background music, make sure to check it out. I wrote all the background music on the streams and videos myself. There's links in the description, or if you're on Twitch, you can do exclamation album, or exclamation song, or exclamation music. I think all of those work. And you can check it out there. Or just look up To Be Determined on whatever music store you listen on. Boom. There we go. Paradox. Come here. When does YouTube give its first plaque? I think that's how it's spelled. I think it's 100K. I think. And then it's just like every digit after that, I want to say. Something like that. Something along those lines. Thank you, Omar. Appreciate it, man. Kind of depressed can't sell glossies since Iron Man. I have over 200 glossies I don't need. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I know one of my fellow late game players out here has 1,000 glossies that he saved up from the last couple months of Fiestas. And he's just waiting until they go back up in price to sell them. I've been insta-selling because I'm poor and I constantly need money. But, you know, he's got the moolah already, so he can wait. Alright, let's do it. Got a grotto, bro's cooking. Okay, we got amethyst. I have this. I need corpse looter. There's no corpses in here, so just maniac. So I just gotta go through and stab all these guys, and then we're good. Very nice. Kill all the puppies in-game. Don't worry, they're bad dogs. They deserve it. Amount of people saving glossies. I mean, it's kind of base. They're so low right now. They're like 1.6 million compared to the 5+ million they used to be. I know they were even more than that at one point, but like, it's kind of insane. Kind of crazy. All right, that's rude. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Forger Badline, I'm on BLC. I just like it because it's safe. I don't gotta worry about downloading bad stuff. And also, we do have 1.21 mods, so I've got all my mods on 1.8.9 on 1.21 as well. So it all works. It's pretty epic. But let's see. Stay hydrated, fellas. Good stuff, man. Oh, the Bazaar and Badlion is bad. I mean, I don't do Bazaar flips, so I don't really care. To be honest, I don't like to do Bazaar flips. Personally, I enjoy playing the game, but not the Bazaar side of it. I like to earn it all from the grind. There we go. What else we got? I need Umber. Okay, where is bro? That's not Umber. That is also not Umber. Where's the Umber? It's where this stuff's usually everywhere. There it is. Make all my money from Bazaar. I don't know why. I mean, if it works, it works. You know? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. What's the big announcement? Check the pinned comment. Let's do this. And then we got Citrine over here. I like BLC way more than Forge, but could use some of the mods on Forge on BLC. True. True, true, true. I don't know. I've never used Forge, so I don't know exactly what we're missing. But I can't imagine it's too crazy of stuff. Dude, I've gone up like 50 million mining XP in the last couple Fiestas. It's actually crazy. The grind is real. Alright, and then we have Umber. Where are you from? I am from North Carolina in the United States of America. Let's see, right there. Works sometimes and sometimes doesn't. Yeah, that's fair. That's most things. Well, it works better sometimes, and sometimes it works not as good. That do be the Fiesta grind in a nutshell as well. Mineshaft Pity so nice on Forge. Yeah, I can imagine like a couple things like that would be nice. I'd say that's probably the biggest thing that I wish BLC had is like knowing how long it's been since like you got a drop, or you know, spawned a mineshaft, or like the Diana mods are really nice that I see people using, like how many mobs it's been since you spawned the ink, how many burrows you've done this Diana, you know, that sort of thing. That looks pretty nice. But someday I'll buy 20 Chimera in an event and after 4 days make 420 mil profit. Yeah, that's stonks right there. That is stonks. One of my guild members bought like 8 billion coins worth of Chimeras. I am curious if he sold them yet, or if he's just gonna keep saving them. But I imagine he's gonna make bank either way. You put the diamond route and royal mines on BLC. Yeah, so if you just go to waypoints right here, you can add a group of waypoints and then turn it on, turn it off, whatever you want to do. And hold up, there we go. And just add all the coordinates right there, so you can make it so that it's like turn it off whenever you're not on the right island, you know, and do all that stuff. Yo, what's good, Replays? How you doing, bro? Got about Fiesta getting on. Hey, let's go. The grind is real. Let's see. Got that. I need Citrine over here. Boom, boom. You want to join my Fiesta party? I don't really have one right now, but I need to get one because I'm just doing commissions, so I just need to be like warped into mine shafts pretty much. I was watching Naruto, bro. Was so invested. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, let's do this. Peak for a com is 240 mil, I think. That sounds about right. Yeah, if Diana doesn't get elected for ages, it goes insane. How's party work? So, I'll like transfer it to you, and then you transfer it to me if I get a mine shaft, and then, you know, we just swap party to whoever has a mine shaft and wants to warp, pretty much. If I'm warped into one, yeah, like I can warp you into mine, you can warp me into yours, so we can just both get commissions and crystals and all that jazz, whatever we need. Boom, boom. Let's do this. What Slayers do you think Slayer update will change? I imagine at least Spin and Tarantula, but I wouldn't be shocked if they add like T5 E-Man and T5 Blaze as well. I'm hoping they do, because I've got like 4 apexes and a bunch of what's it called? 4 apexes and a crap ton of vertexes, like 2 stacks of vertexes saved up for if they go up in price. I will be rich. I'll be very rich. Like both mine, I'll just stay in until like my commissions are done. So I'll only mine if I need, like if I have the scrap collector commission that I got right here, and once I get a scrap, I'll stop mining. So yeah, you can mine and I'll mine if you want to. It do not matter. But yeah, I won't be stealing too much of your stuff for the most part. But if you don't care about commissions, I do probably, if I have Maniac Slayer, then I'll be trying to kill the mobs as much as I can. But yeah. Have you dropped Gabagool the fish yet? I dropped Gabagool the fish probably a year ago now. On the 7th ever fuel that I did on a minion, I dropped Gabagool the fish. And then it took me a year to drop an Apex. It's actually absurd, because Gabagool the fish is more common than Apexes. And it took me so long, man. Point of the fish on F7. Well, they didn't really have a point before, but now they're going to have a point. Because if you didn't know, on the Forging Island, there is a witch NPC that if you give her all the unique types of the fish, you know, those guys, then she will give you pressure resistance, which means you'll be able to like swim deeper without dying in the ocean, or not the ocean, but like in the underwater section of the island. So it's going to be really helpful for doing all that. Let's do this. So if you have uniques of all those fish, or if you're missing some, then it's a good idea to go and grab them right now. But yeah. How much you play Minecraft? I don't play too much vanilla. I've got a couple friends that play on like PlayStation, so we'll play Bedrock sometimes since they can't play Java. But for the most part, I be playing Hypixel SkyBlock just like we are right now. But I got a lot of playtime. 4,312 hours in about 3 years. It's been almost 3 years now on this profile. So over 1,000 hours a year. Right? Yeah. Quick maths. About 4,500 hours a year. Or not 4,500. 1,500. So the grind is real. Yo, what's good, Lullabies? How's it going? Hope you're having a good one. Josie out here with 1369. One day I'm gonna need you to explain your minion setup to me. My minion setup makes 0 sense. Just so everyone's aware, it makes 0 sense. I just don't care about minions. I probably should. It'd be a good idea for me to invest in something probably, but I just don't like to invest in things that might change, and with how much the admins tend to change things by adding or removing recipes. Like my Void Gloom minion just dropped like in value so much because of the obsidian price decrease after tree cap recipe got changed. Somebody commented that like none of the changes that I posted had happened. I'm pretty sure he didn't realize that I said Hypixel SkyBlock Alpha at the start of the video. It's a like 20-second short, and he commented on that, and I was like, it did though. It did happen. I don't think he heard the alpha part. I have links to the texture packs you use. It should be in the description. There should be a link in the description. To like the singular pack, like combined pack, and then the names of all of them. All the other ones are down there. I haven't downloaded all the unique ones. One of my friends like combined all of them into this pack and then sent me that link that I used in the description. All right. Let's see. Can I warp? Can I just warp you instantly? Yeah, if you get something, wanna Peridot. But yeah, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was not paying attention. Let's do that. Sure. Alrighty. Yoink. But yeah, if you here, I'll just transfer to you. And then I'll do you have like the exclamation PT me thing? So that if I do it, then yes. Okay, so I'll just keep you as party leader, and then I'll do that whenever I need to warp. But I get nothing out of this now. Actually, I do need scrap. So I do need to get that. Let's try and get a scrap. All the packs using the texture pack called Furfsky, isn't that its own pack? That's not the only pack I use, no. So like Furfsky doesn't have the bar breaking on the block right here. And Furfsky doesn't have like the cat faces there. So, but Furfsky is the one for like most of the inventory things, yeah. So it's the texture pack for like the inventory stuff, but most of the blocks are like other packs. But yeah. Let's see. I need this scrap. If I can get this scrap, we're gonna be chilling. Let me throw that. It didn't drop it. Mauled. But yeah, again, boys, if y'all didn't hear the big announcement, make sure to check the pinned comment. We did do a merch drop as of today, so make sure to check it out. We got the drip, so it's just one design right now, but we will probably be adding more on, hopefully, if the drop goes well. So if we get enough interest in this first set, then I will definitely add more. Maybe add some with the emotes that we've got and such. Could be pretty epic, but we shall see. We shall see. Let's do this. Boom, boom. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, very excited about it all. I might, I'm thinking about putting some of the emotes we got. Could do some of the emotes on there, perhaps. I need to get some more emotes made, which I did add some more emotes. If you guys are YouTube members, we did add a couple more emotes. Totally original, by the way, for real. But we do got a couple more emotes added to the channel. What should I use, Auspicious or Glacial for mineshaft mining? Glacial's only good if you, like, have a breaking power of 8 on whatever you're using. So Auspicious is way better. Way better. If you're using an actually good, like, drill. Bro, where's the scraps at, man? I need the scraps up in here. SMH my head. Let's try and get this out of the way. We'll do that. Dang, I'm getting no scraps right now. It's actually bad. Actually bad. Alright, there's that. Grab these. If I don't get a scrap out of this whole mine shaft, that would be kind of awkward. That would be a little bit awkward. Let's do this. Here we go. What level is your dragon at? He is now 141. So if we can get this and one more commission done, he should be 142, I believe. Let's throw that. Dude, I'm just not dropping the scrap. What is going on here? Ladies and gentlemen, we're having issues. This is not good. Not good at all. But yeah, we'll see if we can get him. I want to get him to 150. That's my goal. Alright, I think that's everything there. There should be one in the wall here. Yeah, here we go. And then I got 6 seconds before I can use that. So let me get the top part here. And then throw this there. There we go, we got one. Alright, level 142. There we go. Very nice. We're going to make sure to stay hydrated, as usual. If you had to summarize everything that happened with SkyBlock in the last year and a half, what would that be? Okay. February 2024, I believe it was, when they added the glaciate tunnels, which is what we're doing right now. So it's basically mining v3. And as far as mining goes, they just added Heart of the Mountain 10. They added this whole new section and a bunch of new gems that give like good stuff for other skills. So there's Onyx, which is good for crit damage. There's Peridot, which is what we're mining right now, which gives like farming fortune. But etc. But yeah, that was a pretty big update for mining. They did another mining update last September, where they like changed around a lot of the progression. So Gemstone Gauntlet got a big nerf and other stuff happened. You get Mithril Powder a little differently than you used to, and Gemstone Powder you get a lot faster than you used to. But other than that, that's about it for mining. They added the Rift Mountaintop. I guess that was that early this year or late last year? I don't remember. But that happened at some point. They also did better mayors, so mayors got a whole revamp. Why am I still mining this? That's a good question. Can I warp? Yes. Boom. But yeah, always feel free to instant warp if, like, I ain't busy, pretty much, if you would like to. But what else I got? I need the site here. Ooh, there's 3 corpses. W. That's kind of lit. Not there. I guess they're all 3 back here. Let's see. Played last in 2023 December. Yeah. Grind is real. It's a very different game. And now, so you know that forging update that everybody joked about for like years? It just came out on the alpha like last week. Or I guess maybe it was the week before. So it is actually happening. It's real. It is real. So it will be coming out on Monday. It is dropping on Monday. So we're getting the forging update this Monday. Pretty crazy. I can't believe it's actually happening. After 5 years. Alright, I think that's everything I need out of here. I don't got a scrap. And all the maniacs should be destroyed. So I'm a dip. Yeah, it's coming out on Monday, not Tuesday. It's very odd. Very, very odd. Don't work on Monday, so I get to play. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, I saw a tweet from Menacing Banana where he sent a picture of him sending a message to his boss asking to get off on Monday instead of Tuesday, because he usually takes Tuesdays off because that's when updates happen. But not this time. This time we're getting it on Monday. I want Refraction back, not gonna lie. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. He sent a message on, like, somebody made a video, like, talking about where he might have gone. And, like, the touch that he had on SkyBlock, you know. The influence. But, yeah, I think he replied on that video and said he probably wasn't going to come back. And if he did, then he probably wouldn't make content on it. So, I think that's what I think that's, if I remember correctly. Said something along those lines. So, I don't think it's happening. Let me get rid of all these. Yo, what's good, Fred? We got merch. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But you'll love to see it. Let's see. We got Umber. I saw the video yesterday. Commented on it, I think. Yeah. Why are you still doing Fiestas even though your max mining and glossies are making no money? Because he needs levels. He needs them. He is in need of levels. He is poor on the levels department. Also, I don't think I fed him today. Actually, now that I think about it. Yo, what's up, man? I did not. There you go. You're level 143 now. Congratulations. All right. Boom. Replay says hi, Fred, by the way. Just so you know. Got tired of being told to eat his microphone. Legit, man. Legit. Let's do that. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Fred says hi back, replays. Alright, we got Glaciite. G-Drag level 144. Let's go. Yeah, I think we get him to 150 today. Because we got, what, another hour and a half? We haven't even been out here for an hour yet. Ooh. Oh, that lobby reset for Gore. That's awkward. Scheduled reboot. Cringe. Imagine that happens in a Crystal Hollows lobby mid-Fiesta. Be Jover, man. Be so Jover. Okay, then we got Umber somewhere up here. What's your net worth though, and how much net worth is even considered good now? It depends on who you ask. To be honest, my net worth is like 50 bill or something right now, I think. If it'll work. Sometimes slightly delayed. There it is, 51.6 bill right now. So it's decent. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's dropped down a couple bill because of the mining, or because of the foraging stuff. Foraging changed a lot of things. So it has changed a bit. But yeah, I'd say like I'm considered very low net worth for my skyblock level, because max skyblock level right now is 473. So most people at this level would have generally at least a solid what's it called? Let me do this. A solid like 100 bill net worth or something like that. But yeah. Let's do that. What else we got? We got some umber over here. Very nice. I think Chris Hall delays the reboot if at least 4 people still on it. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. I think we're almost done with this one. Maybe. Getting no mining spread because everything is taken already. Please. There we go. Sheesh, that took forever. All right. Now we need onyx. Schmack. Beautimus. Glaciite. Ay. I like 10 bill net worth when I stopped playing, which I invested all of it into cookies. They were like 5 mil then. Oh yeah, bro would be rich right now. Bro would be rich. They were up to like 14 bill at one point. We've actually had some pretty solid deflation because they nerfed wait, you can actually, I didn't even know you could get down here from that. That's crazy. What? The more you know. But yeah, they've actually had some really solid deflation since slime minions got nerfed, because they were apparently like 40% of the money that was added into the economy was from slime minions. It's actually insane. So that has like reduced it by quite a bit, that nerf. Let's see, we got paradox up in here. Do. Utimus. Be honest, I find doing glaciite commissions relaxing. Yeah, I normally enjoy it. It's less enjoyable after doing it for too long, but still fun. Please let me claim this. Let's do this. Boom. What do we got? Yoink. Oh snap, bro's gonna be rich. Congratulations, you're gonna be rich. Because I'm not mining most of this, probably. I got you, brother. Let's do that. All right, I need this. Good. Open that. That's one corpse, and then I need this other corpse, and I do also need a scrap, so I will be mining a little bit of it until I get a scrap at least. And then this corpse probably up here. No? Last one all the way down? Or could it be back here? I don't guess so. So it must be down here. There he is. The dudes right there. There's the other one. And then we do this. Slime minions nerfed now? Yeah, they're still like the best for AFK money. But they're worse than they were. Which is crazy, because even after that nerf, they're still super good. You're on Iron Man? Nah, I don't play Iron Man. I go through enough pain on a regular profile. My pain tolerance is not high enough to handle an Iron Man. Bonk. Alright, LF scrap, bro. LF scrap. Pepega. But let's go. Replays battle, make bank off of this one. If I can find this scrap and leave him some, that would be nice. I don't know. These mine shafts are pretty big. I usually can't mine it all out like by myself, so Should be enough for both of us, even if it takes me a little bit to get it. Yo, it's good, ZM. Nah, we're doing, this is second stream, so we just started an hour ago, almost on the dot. There we go. All right, that should be it. Yep. Good luck, sir. Let me transfer. And then we will carry on. But yeah, I took a break as well, don't worry. We haven't been live all day. We're saving that for next Monday. Special way to break the gemstones with the ability instead of the hard stone behind it. It just happens that sometimes it'll phase through. Just try not to aim for the panes right here. If you aim for the blocks, it usually won't phase through. But it still does it sometimes. It's just annoying. And then we've got citrine. Let's do this. So you slime minions, soul flow engine, and bazaar sell, so no harm to economy. Yeah, that's the strats. Still selling to bazaar. Yeah, it's still pretty decent. But yeah, the NPC sell price on them is still not like completely terrible. Like even post nerf. Still very strong. Have a great stream. I'm gonna go to work. All right, have a good day at work, Z. Appreciate you, bro. Let's see. Okay. Hi. What have we here? Mineshaft Explorer. It's a Peridot mineshaft. Doot. I imagine I probably shouldn't warp. Still in Jasper? Yeah, I figured. I think that's probably better to stay in there. Let's get this. Nice. And then I need glaciite. So I'll grab that one. I do have corpse looter. There is this. So we'll take that. I need 4 more maniacs, and I can't seem to find them, so if we don't get anything out of this, yep, we're just leaving. Later. Yo, what's good, Nua? It's going pretty good. How are you doing? All right. What else we got? I need to do umber and citrine. Okay. Do I have a pick obelisk available? This would come in clutch. There we go. I did. Nice. Rid of that. All right. Peridot and citrine. Also mining some gold. Pretty chill for me tonight. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, the gold grind's pretty nice if you can get a decent lobby. Sometimes it's rough to find one where people aren't at, but especially during fiestas. But if you can find a good one, better good. 34 glossies going for over a stack, I guess. Goodness, man. I'm at 7. I'm still in single digits. Bro's got almost 5 times what I have. That's crazy. Got lucky. Hey, let's go. What do we have? Boom. Yeah, getting lucky with the mine shafts, or not the mine shafts. Getting lucky with the lobbies is always nice. It don't happen too often, but when it do, it hits different. All right, we got tungsten now. Oh yes, let's mine with the pigeon. I'm just smacking a pigeon into the wall and expecting the rocks to break. Heck W. Okay, we got this, and then citrine this way. But yeah, man, the grind has been real. The G-Drag leveling goes by so much faster during fiestas, though. It's actually insane. Actually crazy, man. Most kills you've seen on tarantula gear? I don't really see people use tarantula gear anymore. Only the helmet, for the most part. I don't think even for Tarantula Slayer there's anybody who uses tarantula gear. Wise Dragon on T4s is all you really need. But seen pretty high kills on Final Destination. I can't remember what the max is, but I've seen somebody with max kills on those. I come faster during Fiesta because you get double drops, so the commissions go by twice as fast. Yo, did glossies go up in price? Up to 1.8. That's not too bad. Thank you, Chili. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, boys, if y'all didn't see the big announcement, make sure to check the pinned comment. We got some merch up in here. We got the merch. What else we got? Onyx. Here we go. But yeah. 60% more mining XP also goes crazy. Yep. That part helps a lot too. A lot. Better than 1.5 Lil. Got 50 right now to sell. Hey, man's cooking. Do this. And then we got citrine over here. All right. Let's see. Boom. Schmack. Very nice. And then we got Paradox. Also over here. Beautimus. But yeah, boys. Hope everyone's been making good money out of these Fiestas, even though glossy prices have been pretty low. Hope everybody's making bank, because we're going to need it for this forging update. Even if you're not going too crazy with like Jade Dragon stuff, I'm sure that some of these attributes are going to go pretty expensive. Pretty expensive. What else do I have? We got Peridot to get. Where is it? Over here. Nice. Yeah, this spot's really nice because it's got Citrine and Peridot right next to each other. It's beautiful. Only at 5 glossy so far. Yeah, I'm at 7. So I'm down abysmal. Need to buy that looting 5 for my Daedalus axe. Ooh, it's going to be a Daedalus sword. That is going to be a little bit wacky to wrap my brain around. Alright. There we go. What else we got? We've got Aquamarine. Let's see what we get from this one. I need to spawn another mine shaft soon. Would be nice. I've got 3 commissions from a mine shaft right now. I don't know if y'all remember, but back on day 1 of this update dropping, February 2024, it was possible to get all 4 of the commissions that were only in mine shafts. So that is part of the reason that it took me 21 hours to get Heart of the Mountain 10, was because I got stuck on that quite a bit. Now, it wasn't too bad to get the mine shafts because, you know, you had 4 people, but there were no pity mine shafts at the time. So if you were super unlucky, you just didn't spawn any for hours. And it would count if you got it from a friend, though. So that part would work. So it was rough if you had bad RNG, but you could still leech off of the party, even if that were the case. But yeah, man, that was a W update. That honestly, the best thing about that was, like, we had a very short alpha. I think it was up for less than a week before we got the actual, like, the whole update drops. And that was one of the really nice things about YoGoU, wasn't it? What was the... I swear we got a big update recently where we had, like, no alpha. Was it YoGoU? I think we got an alpha for YoGoU, didn't we? Don't remember. Mountaintop. Yeah, Rift Mountaintop. That's what it was. Rift Mountaintop, we had nothing. I think we had YoGoU for a day or 2, I want to say. I can't remember, though. It was only a week. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Forging we've had up for longer than a week now. Which it's been cool because, you know, there's so much to explore still. I feel like even though it's been up for so long, there's probably some things that we still don't know about it. I think nobody's gotten the warty attribute yet, or the warty bug, whatever it's called. So we still don't know what the drop from that is, because it's an attribute that lets you drop warties, but we still don't know what warties are. So it's kind of wacky. Let's do this. Yeet. What have we here? Yoink. Alright, I need these 2. Thank you. And then we need a corpse and a scrap. So let me just use this real quick. Boom, got the corpse. Now I need the scrap is all I can get out of this. So let's do that. And then if we get the scrap, maybe I can try and, if I have corpse looter, I'll go for that last corpse over there. I believe that warriors are one of the give 3k to Carolyn for bonuses. Yeah, I know people have that theory, but if that were the case, it should be on Bazaar. And it is not on Bazaar. So I think if that were the case, it would be like that, but it is not on Bazaar because all the other ones are on Bazaar. So that one should have been on Bazaar if that were the case. Boom, schmack, nice. Attributes will be expensive. The BitBug attribute alone will be 350 to 400 mil to max. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a little bit crazy, but I'm excited for it. But maybe they'll put it on the wiki if someone, like, when someone finds it, or hopefully before that point would be nice. But we shall see. LF scrap, bro. Where's it at? So replays is about to be level 280 off of that update as well. Bro's got 6 scraps. All right, buddy. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. But bro's gonna be 280 off that. What color do you get for 280? Is it dark blue? I want to say. I think, or is that 320 and above? I don't remember. Maybe it'll be another hunt. I mean, we know exactly how to get it. Like, we know how to get the shard. It just takes forever. Dark red. I don't think you get dark red for 320. It's gonna say. I don't think so. Dark blue. Okay, I thought so. Who knows? I need some SkyBlock XP. Crazy. Same, bro. Same. How do you get the shard? So it's a bunch of fusions. It's like you fuse like pest shard with a bunch of other stuff. And eventually after like 7 fusions, you get the attribute for the warty bug. And then you can combine, and then you can like eat that to be able to drop warties when farming netherwort. So it's like a 1 in 200 drop from farming netherwort, so it should be pretty common. So it could be the, I think it was 1 in 200. No, it's 1 in 20,000 from farming netherwort. So if you had to get 3,000 of those to give to Carolyn, that would be kind of insane. Because, I don't know, 20,000 times 3,000, that's a lot. That is a lot of netherwort you'd have to break to get your value out of it. Whereas, like, all the other ones that give the extra fortune are super duper cheap. I want to say it's 1 in 20,000. I think. Or no, it's 1 in 2,000. Yeah, it's 1 in 2,000. That's what it is. Not 20,000. Which, I mean, that's still a lot. That's like, it's going to take, what, 6 million netherwort crops broken? Because it's not like per netherwort you get, it's per crop broken. So you have to break 6 million blocks worth of netherwort before you can get that. That would take a long time. But who knows? Could be the case. There we go. Finally got a scrap. Alright, now I can leave. Yay. Oh, let me spell. There we go. And there's the umber. Let me get rid of this. Peridot. I get the most XP you can from an experimentation table. I use Guardian Pet while playing the table. Is there anything else I should use? Nope, that's it. And yeah, just aiming for the high XP counts. That's really all you can do, I believe. I mean, if you have a God Potion gives extra enchanting XP and like cookie buff. But other than that, hey, like those are a given. We got corpses, and I need tungsten. Fortnite has installed. Let's go. Man's gonna cook. We're gonna crank 90s and 0 builds for real, for real. All right, let's see. Bro, I haven't played like builds mode in months, to be honest. I mean, I played a little bit when it was Star Wars season. I know a lot of people hated the Star Wars season, but I feel like if you were a Star Wars fan, it was fine, and I enjoy Star Wars, so I didn't mind it. But bonk, and then we do this and paradox. Do I need to go back this way? I do. But yeah, I didn't mind it. I just wanted to. I made sure to get my battle pass leveled up in time, so I had to play a lot to do that. Which I feel like leveling the battle pass nowadays is like super duper easy. Like if you just do like all the dailies of all the different modes, you can get like 15 to 20 levels per day. It's actually crazy. To enjoy alcoholic beverages on occasion. I have never drank. Aside from like a home remedy when I was sick. And that was a while ago. So I've never like actually drank. But yeah, it was like not enough for me to even like feel it. I was just trolling at that point. But yeah, I'm down to drink at some point. I just don't want to like drink if I don't have a reason to, really. So if I get a reason to drink, I'll drink, but I just haven't had a good enough reason to yet, pretty much, since I turned 21 at least, which was, I'm 23 now. Is that right? No, I'm 22. I'm turning 23 this year. I keep thinking I'm 23 already. I'm turning 23 this year. That's crazy. Goodness. I'm like so old. That's wild. Yeah, man. I'm so old I'm not remembering how old I am. That I have to think to remember how old I am. That's how old I am. That is crazy. Too old to remember. If someone asks you how old you are, just say too old to remember. It's the way. Nah, y'all young minds, you can remember. Got those young minds, you can remember how old you are. Turned 23 in January, dang. I turned 23 in October. My birthday is at the end of October, right before Halloween. So I get to have a bunch of candy. And then I get my birthday, you know? It's beautiful. Beautiful timing. Where's this Umber at? Right here. Turn 30 next year, dang. 30 and playing SkyBlock, man. That's where I want to be. Bro is living his best life, straight up. But yeah, man, I tried to like, oh my goodness, I swear they released Zoomer mode. Like Fortnite just released Zoomer mode. So they used to have like Blitz, Fortnite Blitz mode, like way back in the day, like in chapter 1. And it was like, you know, normally Fortnite matches take like 20-30 minutes and these matches would take like 10. Their new mode they just released today is a new version of Blitz, and it's like, goodness, it lasts like literally 3 minutes or something. 5-minute games. It goes by so quick. It's actually insane. But don't like playing other games? Valid. That is valid. I mean, let's be real. With SkyBlock, who has time for other games? Especially if you got, you know, like a job. Imagine. Crazy. Bro touches grass and plays SkyBlock. You ain't got time for nothing else at that point. Nothing else. It's like you get SkyBlock and then you get one other thing in your life. That's it. For real, for real. But anyways, and have kids. I play when they sleep. Valid. Valid. I'd be putting the kids to bed at like 5 p.m., bro. That's where I'd be at. All right, guys, it's 5 p.m. It's bedtime. But Dad, I want to stay up. No, there's a mining fiesta. That's where I'm gonna be at, for real, for real. Sorry, kids, you gotta go to bed early today. There's a mining fiesta. free labor? That's wild. Bro's got the minions IRL. Insane. Get them to farm for you while you're at work. That's the strats, man. That's the strat. Crazy. Oh, man. Actually wild. Actually mad. All right, let's see if we can get this guy leveled up. So he's level 145 now. I didn't even realize we got him to 145. So we're about to get him to 146. Let's see. Did I transfer? I did. Making sure. Making sure. We're just out here not spawning like any mine shafts at all. RNG is down abysmal. Only at 6 glossies? Bruh, you've been mining way more than me and I'm at 13. Although you did get here late, so that's probably part of it. But that is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Going for the 250k spider kill on my gear to flex, that is insane. That is a lot of them. Mid mineshaft want warp. Yes. Yes. Pretty please. Aquamarine. Let's see. Boom. I need to stab all of these. And there's not a... what's it called? There is not... a corpse quest. Or there is a corpse quest, but there's not a corpse here. So it do not matter. Alright, got all those. I do need 5 more maniacs. So are there any of those guys left? I don't know. It's not looking great. Oh, there's some. 1, 2. And that was it. Alright then. 32 glossies can finally go play F7. Nice, very nice. Made 37 mil profit by opening 500 Jerry boxes. Goodness. Man is committed. Alright, I guess I can leave now. Bye. Alright, let me spawn a good one now. We got another Jasper up in here. Let's do it. Alright, let's see. Boom. What do we have? Onyx. And then Umber. And I need a scrap. Now I need a scrap. Of course I do. Typical. SMH my head. Right after I get out, I get that commission. So I once again have 3 commissions that I need to do in mine shafts. I got none of them done in that last one. I didn't get a corpse. I didn't kill all the maniacs. I didn't need a scrap. I didn't have like warp into a mine shaft. SMH. All right, right here. I'm gonna get a mine shaft right here. For real, for real. But man, how long did it take you to open 500 Jerry boxes? That is some crazy RNG. I've not heard of too many people making stonks off of Jerry boxes. What even sells for good money? I guess it's just the talisman, right? There's nothing else. It's just the talisman. I did not spawn a mine shaft. How much is he going to make for my mine shafts? I mean, if he keeps up with these glossy rates, it's not going to be much. To be honest. If we can get some more glossies coming in, then maybe a bit. I mean, the Jasper should be a bit that he got. He got quite a few Jaspers out of that. So at the very least, he's going to have some coins from that. But ideally, we get a little more. G-Drag's level 146 now, by the way. And we do still have an hour. So that should be enough time to get him up to 150. Because I've been averaging about 4 levels per hour. So hopefully if we can keep up the good rates, then we'll get it done. Cost me 70 millish, and I got 21 talismans out of 500. Is that above odds? I don't know. Kinda crazy though. Timo's in his lobby. Wild. Wild. Do that. Alright. And we got Glaciite. Cat at 80 guy, by the way. I thought it was 100. All right. And then this, and then we've got Citrine. Wasn't he the first guy to hit 100? Back to GeoGuessr after Fiesta. Bro's on that GeoGuessr grind too. Crazy. Streaming since 9. I just woke up. No. I took a break in between. Don't worry. I've only been live for an hour and a half today. For this stream at least. This might be a knockoff. He's cat of 47 unless it's his alt. Or he got banned and wiped for cheating. I can't remember. I think, didn't he get in trouble for cheating? Or everybody knew he cheated and he didn't get in trouble, one of those. Something along those lines. Who knows, man? Need to get that gold too. Valid. That's valid. Gold collection takes a while. Jade Dragon doesn't have, does it have a collection thing with its perks? Can't remember. I cannot recall. Let's do that. Beautiful. And then we got Peridot. Like, I wouldn't mind if they put like a, you know how we've got like the crazy gold collection that you need for G-Drag? I wouldn't have minded if they would have put like a decent like dark oak, like a 10 mil dark oak wood collection on the Jade Dragon, since that's what everybody grinds out for their levels right now, and it would still like give people a reason to grind for that. I don't know. Give us something to do while we wait for the update as well, other than Kudra. Okay. And then Aquamarine is this way. E-Drive's gonna be useful because of Siphon Luck. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Yo, he got a Jasper. Let's go. Alright, hold up. I gotta stab some of these too. Smack. Smack. And I need one more. Roll it there. Come here, boy. Alright, there we go. Boom. And then we have 2 corpses, and I do need a scrap. There's a Lapis corpse in here somewhere. Found him. Let's do that. There's the scrap. Bonk. And there's the corpse. Alright. That's all for me. Can't break another glass block, sand, or clay. Bro is committed. Bro's been committed to the grind, but now it's his Jova. Need it to be oak. I have 4.9 mil oak and an oak minion. Yeah, I guess like, I don't know. It used to be that you would do dark oak, but I know some people did like jungle and acacia and other things, so I suppose they couldn't like do that because there's going to be a lot of other collections that are pretty high too. Like I have almost 300k jungle collection, which is decent. Someone dropped a handle in my lobby. 31 runs. That's insane. 31 runs and you drop a handle. And I thought I was RNG carried. That's crazy. All right, hold up. Let me fix my chair. Here we go. And also stand up and flex the drip. Let's go. Exclamation merch. Shameless plug. Let's go. And yeah, again, don't worry. So mine was the test dummy. Shout out to my mom for letting me know I misspelled it, because I would not have realized that. Like, who knows how to spell for professional? Like, I don't know why they ain't got autocorrect. SMH. It is what it is. But anyways, what's the announcement? Check the pinned comment. Professional speller. Got him. Alright. Alright, man. Bro used autocorrect. Can't convince me otherwise. Or he had Kayla spell check it for him. One of those two options. One of those two options. Pro gamer doesn't need to spell. Exactly. What's the point of autocorrect if it's never on when you need it? You know? What is this? Scrabble? Exactly. Spelling is downtime. See? We just use abbreviations. Wild. What else we got? Aquamarine wrought he. But yeah, we got the merch. We got the drip. But yeah, I'm gonna have to think of some more designs if it does well. I hope it does well. Hope y'all like it. And yeah, we'll just have to see. Have to see how it goes. Let's do this. But I'm excited. I am very excited. Let's do that. Nice. And then we got umber and some scrap. Doing commissions just because, or for reasons I don't see you doing pet switch. I am still leveling the G-Drag. So I'm staying on him the whole time. So we're getting him up to level 150. So I can put a relic on him because I got remedies on the other one. I'm probably going to put, well, tomorrow I'm learning how to play Burrs. So I got to put a Shellman on him tomorrow. And then we're going to swap it to relic after that. That's money making method so far for like mid game to make millions. I mean, early game you generally want to do like rift and farming to get into mining. And then you do mining in the mid game. And then you can get into like dungeons or some Slayer stuff late game. And then end game, you do whatever you want. And you make money out of it. Pretty much. That's the strats. Let's see. Okay, just making sure. I know that I am forgetful and will probably forget to transfer. Just making sure. 5 a.m. for me. Do I hop on for Fiesta? There are 53 minutes left, so you could get almost an hour worth of stuff out of it. Might not be a bad idea. Aquamarine. Please teleport me. Thank you. Nice. Paradox. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Finally got my handle. Only took me 100% meter. Bruh. That is yikes. I hope I never have to do that. That would be very, very yikes. Metering a handle does not sound like fun. I feel like I'll have to at some point. Like the RNG's got to run out eventually, right? Like even if I meter a handle right now, I'm still like way above average drops. So could be worse. Boom. There we go. And then we got Onyx. But I'd still rather not do it. Don't settle. Fair enough. Did bro wake up or skip sleep? Nah, the first stream was this morning, when like right after I woke up. And so I've only been awake for quick maths like 11 hours or something. No. 13 or 14 hours, something like that. So it's not quite my bedtime, but by the time this Fiesta is done with, I'll be pretty tired. So probably go to bed shortly after that. But was it 54 glossies? Oh my goodness, man. Share with the crowd. Sheesh. No, RNG is impossible. If you have all the guilds RNG, you can't not get drops. Real. That's what I should get on a shirt. RNG carried. Thoughts? We put RNG carried individual or something on the shirt. Or do we just like advance on the gentle gamer? Do RNG carry gentle gamer and then unlucky gentle gamer? I don't know. We could do multiple different ones. Can make you some designs. Feel free, man. We get some fan art up in here. Go crazy. But yeah. Sometimes I forget about time zones. Time zones do go crazy. They do go a little wacky. Let's see, right there, and then we got Onyx. Bro, I'm at 50 cold and we haven't spawned on Mineshaft. What's going on? I think I haven't spawned on Mineshaft in probably 30 minutes at this point. Something like that. Replay's been spawning all of them. I'm getting carried straight up. It's wild, TNT. Wild. I'm gonna make a shirt specifically that says, like, pity me for TNT's RNG. For real, for real. Heck W. That would be perfect. Be perfect. Do a shirt that says, like, I'm the reason they invented RNG meter, or I'm the reason they added the pity system. I'm the reason they added the pity system. It'd be crazy. All right, we've got Corpse, Scrap, Maniac, Slayer. All right, boom, boom. There is one Lapis Corpse, and I just missed it. Boom. Excuse me, sir. All right, bonk. It's a runic. Stabbed. And then I need to stab 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3. Open. Okay, let's claim that. Bonk. Let's claim that. Bonk. And then we got scrap as well as that. But I do still need umber. So you know what? We'll stick around for a minute. Put me on that list too. My glossy rates are abysmal. Pain. Yeah, we need a pity system for glossies now. That's how bad it's getting. Legit. Okay. That one. Oh, I'm full on umbers. No wonder my collection's going up. 2 Corpse Peridot. Give me a second. Let me finish this umber real quick. And then, yes. Didoots. Right there. Yes. Alright. Good. Nice. Boom. I need frozen corpses and a little bit of Peridot. So let's do this. Boom. Peridots. Need some Glaciite too. So the corpses are both over here then. Bonk. Gib. There we go. And then this one. Alright. Corpse looter done. And now I need a scrap, of course. I got one from that thing. But now I need a scrap. SMH. Good, Dominic. How you doing, bro? 2 billion magic find. That'd be a good one. That would be a good one. Big brain hats. Yeah. Big brain 5 hats. That would go kind of crazy. Smarty pants. What else? I still need a scrap, so let's just break stuff. Let's just break it all down. What else could we do? SMH. I really need to get an SMH emote. I say it too much. Be perfect. All right. Yeah, do I just get a shirt that has like a Devon's alloy on it that says RNG carried individual? That'd be kind of lit. That would be kind of lit. I think I could do that without any issues. Copyright wise. I think. I want to say. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. But who knows, man. Might have more issues with Mojang than I would with Hypixel for that. Putting a Minecraft head, I don't know. They can't really like. They can't really copyright a hexagon, so I think I could get away with that. Maybe. Need that one. Got alloy 40-second run 3 days ago. It'd be clutch, dude. It'd be beautiful. Get a I survived M7 shirt. Go crazy. I survived. Let's see. I survived M7, and all I got was this stupid handle, or this stupid stick, and it's just an enchanted stick. I survived M7, and all I got was this stupid stick. That'd be beautiful, man. So many ideas for like skyblock stuff. It's just I don't know if I can do all that without getting in trouble for it. I think it'd be okay though. I think it'd be alright. Stupid stick 10 times. I survived him 7 and got this stupid stick 10 times. Is it 11 now? It is 11 now. It's 10 from M7 and 1 from F7. So I have 11 in total. So it would be 10 from I survived M7. Would be 10 from that. I need a scrap, bro. Where they at? Where they at? No. There we go. Alright, should be good now. Boom. I'm still getting carried, man. Actually crazy. Real robots. Yo, what's good? Mange, how's it going? Let's see. I need aquamarine and a tiny bit of citrine. Only at 9. What am I at right now? I'm at 15. Think your rates are better like per hour than mine are. I'm gonna be honest, which they should be, because I'm mining a lot of tungsten and garbage. Let me grab this block. Thank you. Shoot. Need glaciite. Oh boy. E-drag doesn't work for Hunter Fortune, bruh. I guess it doesn't work for most fortune things though, right? So that kind of makes sense. Wild ghosts. That could be cool. I don't know if I can put a wither on it though. It'd have to be like a change, like a, not just a picture of a wither. It'd have to be like artwork of a wither. I think I could do that. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. B should have Hunter Fortune. That would be nice. That would be a good one. I don't think there's technically a hunter pet in the game. Or a hunting pet. So that would be nice. Boom. Glaciite. Gonna be a fun night. Thunderstorm incoming. Oh dear. Yo, what's good, Ompa? How you doing, bro? Back into SkyBlock, some more 2B streams. Hey, let's go, let's go. How you been, man? What you been up to? But coming back for foraging, I imagine. Finally, we're getting foraging before GTA 6. Crab rave. Let's do that. Beautimus. All right. What else we got? We've got tungsten. Where? It's right here. I'm literally staring at it. Do. New hunting pet. Dog would go crazy. That would be like a what are they called? What's the hunting dogs, like the howlers? I don't remember what they're called. I do have Maniac Slayer, so let me punch this guy in the face. Boom. And then I also need the Lapis Corpse wherever bro is. Smack, 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 smack. Not there. So I imagine he's down here. Nope, that's the tungsten one. Over here. Yup. Alright, any more maniacs? Yes. Is that it? Maybe. I don't have scrap collector. Just need to kill 2 more maniacs, and I think we already stabbed them all. So, It looks like I will be leaving early. Nope. One more? Is there one more? Please. I think that was it. Man. Alright. Ripperoonies. We're getting foraging on Monday. It is crazy. Getting back in, getting into fishing and maybe foraging. Been into a lot of baseball all-stars right now. Yo. Mans is cooking. Crazy. What's the big announcement? Check the pinned comment. We got merch, ladies and gentlemen, as of today. So feel free to check it out. We only got one design at the moment, but if it does well, then I'll start doing some more here and there. Get a couple drops going every now and then. Might be the strats. All right, what else we got? Boom, and I need Umber, and that's it. Smack them. Oh dear, the lag in this lobby is not good. It's not good. No idea how to level up in fishing faster. I'm almost 19, but it takes like an hour a level right now. That's not too bad. It used to be a lot worse than that. It used to be a lot worse. But yeah, I mean, an hour a level 19 for most skills is about average. Ping everyone about the merch. I will do a ping tomorrow is the plan. But it's like everybody who's in stream right now gets the early access, you know. I will do a ping though. Let's see. Beautimus. Or maybe I'll do it after stream. I might just do it right after stream. Might be the strats. But yeah, with Bayou now, it's not too bad. Should play Fortnite after, not gonna lie. I kind of want to play some Night Rain, personally. I need to smack that boss in the face like 2 more times with 2 other characters. So I need to run some of that. If we can get Deadeye up on that, that would be nice. I need some Umber. Here we go. Getting scammed 3,000 catches without C-Imp? Bruh, that is pain. That is pain. So close to Dark Purple free fix. GG. Just hit a Bill Gemstone collection. Goodness, man. That is kind of insane. I think I'm still like 100 mil off of that. Excuse me. Yeah, 70 mil off. I got a ways to go. Alright, there's that. Now we need Onyx. Right here. Beautimus. Yo, what's good, player? How you doing, bro? Back after a long break from SkyBlock. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, we're getting foraging update now, so we're getting a lot of familiar faces coming back. But it's good to see you, man. How you been? Let's see. I need to go for Aquamarine. Come here. Very nice, very nice. I could also do like a new a missing design. That'd be kind of lit. Missing design with the new logo. That could be cool. What do we got? Umber. Schmack. Nice. Glaciite. When does this end? 35 minutes. Smile. 35 minutes left of Fiesta. What's good, Deadeye? Bro's got the W badge. I think you're still the only person with that badge. I'm gonna be honest. Snow might have it now. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see, Onyx. Over here. Got put in limbo. Uh-oh, that's not good. And there we go. Level 148. We got 35 minutes to get him up to level 150. I think we can do it. Maybe even 151. Perhaps. But yeah, we got 35 minutes to go. And then Glaciite, Smack, Eudemus, Aquamarine, come here. Man, the commissions grind is so much better than just doing like regular only mine Peridot all day, every day, you know. Got DC'd Pain. Been good. How about you? Been doing great, man. Thanks for asking. Yeah, we just hit 25k subs last week. That was pretty epic. So working on 30k for Red Name now. Getting pretty close. And hopefully we'll have it for too long. And to celebrate 25k, we just did our merch drop. So make sure to check the pinned comment or do exclamation merch if y'all want to check out the new stuff. But it's pretty epic. How I do the supercraft thing where I can automatically take out a stash slash recipe and then whatever you're wanting to make. So if I want to make, you know, enchanted umber, then I'll do that. Bang. But it doesn't take it out of the stash. No, you got to view stash material. And then you can insert everything into your sacks and then do the recipe. Boom. And then insert everything into sacks again, and then do the recipe again. Until you don't have to no more. So I have 800 ping? Bruh, what in the world has happened to bro's internet? It's through the roof. Nice. Citrine is over here. Can't join Hypixel. It might be bad proxy if like because you're able to talk in the YouTube chat, so it could just be bad proxy. Doo-doot. What's your thoughts on that though? Thoughts on what? 267 items in my item stash from friends' gifts, gambling addiction. That's crazy. That is a lot of gifts that have been opened. Let's see. Boom. Nice. Beautiful. Internet be whack. Sometimes it's back. Nice. Did I miss the announcement? It is in the pinned comment right now. He's back. Let's go. And we got Peridot somewhere. Right over here. But yeah, update is releasing at 12 EDT on Monday is when it's supposed to release. So it might be a little earlier, might be a little later, depends on if they have any hiccups in their maintenance schedule. But that's when release should happen. If I have like a Rod of the Sea and Shark Scale at Fishing 27, can you make decent money? I mean, generally that's when you want to start lava fishing. But you don't really start making great money from fishing until like fishing 30/40 for the most part. Because that's when you start catching the sea creatures with like the rare drops that are worth a lot of money and the common drops that are worth a decent amount of money. So like, you know, Magma Lords dropping Magma Lord fragments. Because how much do those go for right now? Magma Lord frags are 4 mil still. I think they'll drop after forging update, but that's what they're at right now. And then you've got like the Titanoboa shed from water fishing right there, which is really good. And all of that stuff. Fishing breaks even till 50. Yeah, it sounds about right. Especially, yeah, I mean, when you're buying well bait can be a little expensive. But that and then all the upgrades you'll be getting usually pays for itself, and then around there is when you start making money. I just think you can make it like 30-ish. I mean, again, it's going to be RNG dependent. But if you're fishing with a party and you get like at least one Titanoboa shed, if you're not going to use it, then you know, you can sell that for, that's 150 million coins right there. So Is at 39 the money in regular water, hotspot water, regular lava, or hotspot lava? I mean, hotspot water would be decent, probably. But you won't be catching wiki tikis, I think. So that would be a big thing. But yeah, I mean, I don't know exact numbers again, because I did buy you like the first 3 weeks that it came out, and I didn't sell much of it, at least not immediately. So I don't know exactly how much I was making, but I mean, I was fishing at, you know, level 50. So I don't know what it makes at level 30. Also depends on, you know, gear and fishing speed and all that other stuff. So it's hard to calculate exact numbers, especially with changes so recent. It's been a couple months now, I guess, but still feels pretty recent. Number 1 in, yes, please. I think I made about 10 mil an hour at that time. That's not too bad. Let's see. I need the lapis corpse, and I need to punch this guy in the face. There we go. Yay. Do that. And we got a scrap. Boom, boom. So now I just need the corpse, which should be one over here, hopefully. Oh, yes. Beautiful. And then I gotta punch 10 more of these guys. Glad I left them alive. Okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. There we are. And then 2 frozen corpses. And I left one of the corpses still. Goodness, man. This is why we don't collect things before we need them. Alright, I think that's everything. Yep, let's dip. Should I sell hype to get a max mining setup? No. Never liquidate. It never works. You will end up wanting that Hyperion for something later, and you're going to have to pay more money to buy it back. So, what I would do is use that hype to do like T1 or T2 Kudra right now. Make some money off of that, and spend that money on getting into mining in a decent mining setup. That'd be a good idea right about now. Finally, someone else who says no liquidating. Yes, sir. It's not a good idea. Doesn't work out. Wiki Tiki's at 40, so should I get like 40 first, then do hotspot value? That'd be a good idea, yeah. Do some lava fishing till you get to 40, and then you can do the tiki grind. Because what is, I guess, requirements for Jobus again? He's at 45, yeah. So then you can do tikis until you get to 45, and then once you're 45, go back and start doing Jobuses, and then Ragnaroks once you get to those. The strats, probably. If I had to gamble. Should I spend money on getting a better rod than my challenging rod right now? I mean, again, fishing doesn't make great money to start with, so if you're going to invest in something, it's better to start throwing money at like mining or farming generally. Unless you've already got decent setups for those, and then you can start throwing money at fishing. So if you've got a decent money method already, then go crazy. But if you don't have a good money method yet, it's a good idea to work on that first. What fishing level would be okay to start making money at? I mean, you'll make a little bit at most things. You know, it's just the higher level you get, the better it is. Let's see. I need a corpse out of here. Is that it? Of course, I find the tungsten one immediately. Sounds about right. Let's see. There we go. And I need a scrap now. Okay. Hopefully we get one. But yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure about numbers now because I haven't been through the new system really. But if you get, again, if you get good RNGs early on, you'll be making good money. Once you can start spawning sea imps, you make a little off sea imps, but you can go hours without spawning sea imps. It's really, as long as you're doing it in a party with other people, you'll be making at least a little bit of money. But it's not going to be like nearly as good as or consistent as like farming or mining until you get up to like 40, 45, somewhere around there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. My fault. It was an accident. I was trying to right-click the guy. I think I got it. All right, we're good. Next. Using BLC? Yes, sir. If I put my Wither Scroll in my hype, I only have one Wither Scroll right now. Yeah, I would do it. Go for it. Let's see. We need tungsten. So I'm just gonna wait a few seconds. Smack. There we go. And now I need glaciite and a bit of onyx. Boom, boom. All right. Got like really good farming gear. My profile is good if you want to see me. Okay, I don't do PVs on regular streams because again, I got goals right now. We got to get this G-Drag leveled while Fiesta's going on. But yeah, I mean, if you got a decent farming setup, then you know, invest in whatever you have fun with. But it's gonna be different for everyone at like what level you'll start making money based on what setup you buy and like what party you have. Because, you know, if I'm level 30 with a party full of fishing level 50s, I'm, of course, going to make more money off of loot sharing from them than I would if I was, you know, fishing with a bunch of other level 30s. So if you can get a party of high-level fisher people, that will definitely help with getting a little bit carried on the money methods there. But, you know, might as well if you know people. M5 or T1 Kudra more profit? Probably M5 if I had to bet. Because I don't think you can drop Kudra core on T1 Kudras even, so. T1 Kudras has access to like a couple of god rolls, but I think like, does it have access to Manifold Mana Regen? Is that like the only one? Might be the only one. I don't remember. But it doesn't have access to much. Alright, this guy's like mined out all of this. Do these. There we go. All right. Beautiful. And then I need umber. How much money should I set aside for foraging? I have 30 mil right now. I mean, as much as you can afford. Like, you don't need too much, realistically, to get into it. It's just, you know, the more money you can spend on new stuff, the better it'll be. The easier it'll be. Like me, I'm out here saving up. I got 900 mil right now. After this, I should end up with at least a billion. I don't know. Close to a billion before Fiesta starts. Or not Fiesta. Before the update drops, I should have a billion saved up. But 500 million of that is immediately going to be going straight into, like, Jade Dragon once I get access to it. So, fishing's so confusing. I made a video not too long ago on, like, fishing progression. But yeah, I don't know exact like money rates. Don't like Thunder. What's 5 more signature chance if I'm getting less speed? Is it less speed than the other? I don't even know. Thing is, you can star Thunder as well, so that helps with it a bit. Boom, boom. And then we got Onyx. All right, 1 level left. Is level 149, and we still got 20 minutes left, so this should be pretty chill. Should go to money making method. M7. Pretty much right now. It's very chill. Or not very chill. Definitely not very chill. It's like very good for me though. For me, I make a lot of money from it. When I was playing tank, it was very chill, but every other class is pretty hectic for the most part. Maybe mage. Mage is pretty chill too, from what I hear, but I haven't played it yet. But yo, Abe, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. Let's go. Again, boys, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. Check out the music in the description and the merch in the pinned comment at the top of the chat. Just dropped merch today, so it's pretty epic. But yeah, there we go. Nice. Beautiful. And then we got tungsten. We have a guide for best money making methods for farming or mining. I do not for mining. For farming, I have a video on pest hunting, but I think it's pretty up to date. I can't remember if Peridot had been added yet at that point. Might be the only thing. I think it's up to date, though. But got all the shameless plugs now. Let's go. Yes, sir. We got music. We got merch. We got the subscribe button. We got the channel memberships. Like, we got it all now. The quad, I would say trifecta, but I guess quadfecta, because there's a bunch of them. 4 of them, not 3 of them. English. Boom. All right, where is Citrine? Over here. Right there in front of me face. Yeah, spooky fishing makes bank. It's really nice. Fiestas right now, what's the best way to get minerals? Probably just mining gold in Mines of Devon would be a good strat. Make good money, plus drop some minerals. Be a good strategery for sure. Let's go down here. Are we doing Fiesta purely because of 50% XP for the G-Drag or also money? It's a little bit of both. It's like you get the double drops, which is nice, mainly for commissions, to be honest. I'm not really too worried about the money. The money's just like an added bonus because I am going to be spending a lot on foraging updates, so it would be good to have as much as we can get. But the double drops also means you get commissions done twice as fast, so that part is very, very helpful for doing these. It's very, very nice. What level should I be able to make money? Like what level to unlock a creature that would be good money? I mean 30 I think unlocks Titanoboa. So 30 unlocks Titanoboa. If you can be loot sharing off those and drop a Titanoboa shed, that's big money. But again, it's very RNG based for that one. The ones that really drop stuff that's like common, Sea Emperors are actually really good right now, actually, because Diver's Armor is really expensive because it's in the foraging update, and this is the last time you'll be able to craft it from Imp Skulls, because on the alpha server it's got a new recipe, so Imp Skulls are really expensive for that reason right now. So that'd be a good thing to go for. But yeah, it's in Backwater Bayou, the Titanoboa is. Let's see, do this. Beautiful. Peridot. Where is it? It's right here. Yeah, Yetis are good, but Yetis you gotta wait for the right, like they're time locked, you know, you gotta wait for the right time for them to pop up. The recipe for Diver, it uses a bunch of the new items from the update. But if you have it already, then there is an upgraded version. So right now Diver's Armor is legendary. After foraging update drops, it's going to be epic. And then there's going to be an upgrade to it, the Abyssal Armor, that lets you do some underwater stuff even better than Diver. And it's just going to be even stronger. Fishing is no good before 35. I mean, it's alright right now, but yeah, after foraging update, like sea creature armor is not going to go for anything, so it's pretty yikes on that one. What else we got? I need tungsten. Nice. And then we got onyx. Need that lava fishing armor set, sea creatures to spawn. Yeah, I mean, it do go crazy. They're a good mid-game money-making method. I mean, again, mining is a good way to make money in mid-game. It's like when you're early game, you start off with rifts and farming. And then once you've made enough money from that, you can invest it into mining. And mining's pretty solid. Once you've made good money from mining, you can start investing heavily into your your dungeon setup and stuff. And then start making bank off of that. There we go. Then we got tungsten. Boom. Beautimus. Voila. What have we here? this one's gonna be pretty rough. But it's better than nothing. At least we got a couple corpses out of it. So worth. Let me stab these guys real quick. Yep, worth for corpses. Yes, sir. Schmack, schmack. Do that. Do this. Corpse looter done. And now I need tungsten. Convenient. Smack. Very convenient. Should I get G-Drag or wait for Jade Dragon? Jade Dragon is going to be really good for foraging. So if you're going to forage a lot, then it'd be good to wait for that. But G-Drag is still gonna be like more useful for more things. So, all right, let me get this scrap if I can. There we go. Beautiful. And then we get corpses. See, this is why we wait. This is why we wait, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get the tungsten. Boom, boom. Schmack. Do that. Perfect. All right, I think we're good. Yep. Let's get out of here. What weapon should I be fighting the Titanoboa with? I would recommend, I think, Soul Whip. Does Soul Whip give ferocity? I know Flaming Flay does, and that can be a little yikes because of the lag, but Soul Whip is very good for Titanoboa. YoGoU. Got a scrap and dang, 3 lapis corpses. Okay. All right, now I gotta get a scrap. See if I can do that. Would be nice. And then if I get corpse looter off of that, I'm gonna be slightly annoyed by it. Sir, can you not? I'm clearly busy. Clearly trying to avoid you. Can't get banned for playing too much, right? I just got free from a bit of work in uni. Want to play SkyBlock, but more frequent macro checks happening right now because I think I'm playing more than usual. Dude, you can't get banned unless you fail the macro check. So as long as you don't fail the macro check, you'll be fine. That is all. Bonk, 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 bonk. All right, there we go. And then I need 2 more. Please chill. All right. And then, what do you know? We got 2 frozen corpses that we need. How convenient that I left them just sitting here. Let's go. We are just farming right now. We are farming. Big brain. Big brain. Now we gotta get some tungsten, onyx, and citrine. There's the tungsten. And then I'm gonna go for the onyx. And then we'll grab the umber with the Picobulus. That's the plan. Did they fix the tuxedo? I don't think they did. Because I thought they had. But I was wearing the wrong armor set. Like I had it in my... This is my wardrobe. And since I was on 1.21, my texture pack didn't show up. So I thought it was this tux. But it was not. Because I had set it up so it would be the tux on alpha before they closed it. But when they closed it, they reset all my stuff to what it is on the main server. So it had gone back. So that threw me off. So I thought I was in that set and I was not. But Slayer tested this morning. Apparently it still works. But I did test the Phoenix Pet. And Phoenix Pet does not save you from dying from pressure anymore. So that's a little awkward. Nice. Let's go, Oompa. Oh, what do we got? Chill. Paradox. And I do need umber. And of course the umber's been mined. There's more umber back here though. Conveniently placed. And that didn't give me enough. Because my inventory was too full of it. Crazy. Actually, Sag. I might could have gotten 2 commissions with 1 if I'd have hit that right, low key. That. Get this. Boom. That'll do it. Boom and boom. G-Drag level 150. Let's go. And we got 10 minutes to go. I don't think we're going to get another level, but there he is, ladies and gentlemen. That was the goal for today. Was that right there. Oh, he got a Jasper again. Bro is cooking. Alright, there's our scrap collector. And then I need corpse looter. And there is only 1 corpse in here that I can get. Alright, so I just grabbed that and then we're done with this one. Okay, he's not up there. So he must be... No. Found him. Alright. And now we dip. Game crashed again, bruh. It was good. Hobbit, what is pressure? So pressure is a new system that they're adding with the forging update. That's basically gonna be based on how deep you dive. So you'll only be able to dive like a single block before pressure starts affecting you, unless you have pressure resistance. So you get pressure resistance from a bunch of different ways, mainly from the new armor sets for diving. So they're gonna have one that like upgrades into diver's armor, and then you have the current diver's armor, and then there will be an upgrade to diver's armor called the abyssal armor. So you'll be able to dive down deep into the water, and the deeper you can go, there's like more sea creatures that you'll be able to hunt for their shards. And eventually you'll be able to get to the area where you find the Jade Dragon at as well from there. It was good. Matthew, would you recommend getting into farming or mining for early game? I'm only level 50 and I want to eventually get a good money-making method. So generally, it's better to go for farming early on. And then once you get enough money from farming, you can start getting into mining. Like, you can go ahead and start doing like your daily Heart of the Mountain commissions and stuff if you want to. But you won't really start making good money from it until you have like a decent setup. So you can start doing farming to make money and then spend that money on a decent mining setup and then start mining to make even more money. Not gonna mine the Jasper, isn't that like bank? Yeah, it's pretty good, but like if I mined the whole mine shaft by myself, I'd probably make 10 mil. But I'm not really worried about that. Especially seeing as we only got 7 minutes left. I probably could mine the whole thing before I froze to death, but I'm more worried about leveling the dragon right now. Internet upload and download speeds are good, but I keep getting ping spikes over 700. What's happening? It might be a proxy thing. Very well could just be a proxy thing. Alright, gotta get to this aquamarine. Let's see, right there, and then back up to the paradox. Crazy. Voila, and we're back. Recommend any specific flips? Oh yeah, I can't do flip recommendations because if I recommended anything, it wouldn't be good anymore, and I don't know anything good to begin with anyways. So mainly because I'm dumb. That's the real reason. All right, there we go. Of course, I was full on glaciite. Typical. Typical. What is proxy? It's like where like your stuff gets sent to go like to the server. So it's technical whiz stuff. I don't really know like the definition on how to explain it well. But it's like it gets sent there before it gets sent to the server. So if you're having issues with that, usually what I have to do is just wait it out. Or if I restart the PC or shut down my PC and then wait for it to wait for like 5 minutes and then restart it, then you get a new proxy, I think. So gonna start a new profile anytime soon. Not planning on it. Let me... Oh, that's the wrong button. That was an aquamarine crystal. was only 2 mil. It's not that bad. Pain. That is a little pain. It's a little pain. Possible that it could just be hypixeling, TPS dying in Fiesta. Yeah, but I mean, if it's just you specifically, then, and it's not the whole server, then it's a proxy thing. There we go. Beautimus. And then we need tungsten. Internet magic. Got it. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. What do I got? Wrong with that. And then I need a bit of peridot and some citrine. Perfect. They're right next to each other. Man. Hate that I warped out of that. I mean, I at least got 1 commission done for warping in, but man. If I downgrade any of my gear in order to put the money into a money-making method, I have about 50 mil in Shadow Assassin, 50 mil Fury, 50 mil Juju, and 20 mil Skeleton. I don't recommend it. You don't want to sell things to buy other things. Just use those things to make money. So, like, just use that if you want to. You can just use that to, like, grind M5 or not M5, F5 or F4. Something like that. Until you've made enough money to invest into the other stuff. How do I go through Ghost Box and M7? So you can't just like dig through a wall and then get through it, you know? Like if I were to do... I guess this would work. Oh no. Hold up, let's see. Bonk. It do not work. Anyways. There we go. What did I have? This. Okay. Anyways, if I were to just like try and dig and walk through a wall, it will not work. You have to like set yourself up to be able to walk through the wall by like getting on something that is technically putting you through the wall already. So let's see. Is there like a fence post around here? There's a fence post right here. So if I ether warp onto this fence post, you can see I'm in the block of the fence post. And then if I had a ghost pick, I could just mine through these walls and walk through them. But if I just like tried to mine through this wall without anything before it, then I wouldn't be able to get through it. So you have to like set yourself up to go through it first. Boom, boom. And yeah, I mean, if you walk through too many walls in one sitting, then, or like in one session, then you'll get watchdogs. But talking about the M7 Storm to Goldie phase. Okay, so for that one, you have to like set it up and then like jump right before you go into it. Because if you don't jump, then it won't. What's it called? It won't like try and glitch you through the wall. So you have to like jump and bounce your head on the like top half of the stair. So you gotta. It's just a timing thing. But yeah, you can't just walk through the wall. You gotta like jump into it. Let's do that. Do this. I have 350 magical power, max farming setup, and max armor with gemstone gauntlet. My friend is returning 500 mil. Should I now invest in better mining tools and armor, or in something else? I would probably save a little bit for foraging and see what you want to buy from foraging update. And then if you've still got money left over after like spending money on foraging update, whatever you want to buy from that, then yeah, I would invest in mining. Would be a good idea. Would be a very good idea. Let's do that. Yeah, like getting a Devon's armor set and like titanium drill would be really nice. Be very, very nice. All right, we got less than a minute, chat. Last minute of the Fiesta. Let's see if we can make it count. Got that. Let's get some tungsten. What in the world is in my party chat right now? Crazy. Onyx is up here. Can we get this commission done in time? Let's see. Think we can do it. Bonk. Make sure we do it. Boom. What do we have here? The doot. Bonk. Yay, just in time. Smack. And then I need Corpse Looter and Maniac Slayer. Beautiful. Boom, boom. And there is a corpse in here, which means I can get that done. And it's right here. Beautiful. And then we do this. And I need tungsten again. That's fine. I need to jump through here. Boom, 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 boom. Kill all the bad dogs. Time check. It do be Jover. So let me just try and get everything done in this mine shaft that I can, and then we will skedaddle. That is the game plan. There we go. It's over. It is Jover. It is Jover. Slow down on Gloss. He's only got 61. Bruh. Man's cooked. Holy. Alright, I think that's everything. Very nice. Alright, fellas. Let's see how good we did on money. So if anybody wants screenshots or cake souls or whatever, I'm going to be here on the island. But let's do recipe for hardstone. Boom. And then let me just go ahead and throw my money in here. Boom. And then view stash material. Titanobosch at 100% drop? No. That's why I said it's RNG based. Titanobosch at where a 100% drop, it would not be worth as much as it is. Certainly. Can I sell this? No, I guess not. Boom, boom. Yep, escrow refunded. Typical. I tried. Alright, let's do that. Boom. Do this. Boom. And do this. Beautiful. Alright, very good. Oh, can't log in today. Gotta find my twin sister. Wild. Wild. Good Fiesta indeed. We made 20 coins, guys. Let's go. Alright. Sold, and we got 21 glossies. Yikes. So it's 74 mil right there. Let's turn everything into flaweds and then into fines, and then we'll sell it. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Wonder how much we made off of Jasper specifically. We'll have to see. Because I only got 600 flawed Jaspers. That's not great. If I would have actually mined those, it would have been a lot better. Alright. Appreciate your replays. Let's go. W mans. Let's do this, please. Yes. Alright. And then that. And then I think, did I forge everything? I think I got everything forged that I need to. So we should have made a couple mil extra than whatever we end up with. After all this, 26 flawed Jasper is not ideal. But we made in total 77 million coins. And how much of that is from Jasper? It's not even in the top. Well, we made 75 million because we got 2.8 from Chili Peppers. So, yikes. Could have been worse, though. Alright, there it is. And then I'll sell these to NPC. There we go. So that means after all this, we have 967 million coins, which is pretty decent. We got a little bit. If I can get 33 mil from dungeons tomorrow and the day after, we should be fine. But that is going to be it for our mining grind for a little bit. So next time y'all see me, which should be tomorrow, we will be on the Dugan grind. So let me make sure I've got everything set up in here. I think this is all the things that I will be in need of. Throw that in there. I'm going to need some ender pearls up in here for whenever we're playing this. And we're going to be running the drip. The whole drip. Except probably this helmet. I'll be running the cooler helmet. This one. Yeah. You know what? That doesn't look terrible. It's not terrible. We'll take it. Good Bleach. Been thinking about buying a term. Should I wait until forging comes out, or will prices be about the same? It'll probably drop a little bit from forging. But can I give you a Necron Knight skin? No. No contraband. No contraband. Got 5 stacks of glossies waiting until they go up in price. That's valid. That's valid. Can I sell it to you? I can't spend money right now. Not right now. Maybe one day. Maybe. But not right now. Anyways. This is the drip we're going to be running. I will be swapping to these a lot as well, I'm sure. So we're going to be swapping around all of these things. I shouldn't actually need Last Breath, which is kind of sick. I don't think as Burrs you need Last Breath, so that'll be cool. I guess I can keep the radio on. And that should be good. And then Wither Cloak I shouldn't need, honestly. That's fine there. I don't think I'll be swapping anything out with my Terminator. So I think this is a good hotbar. I think. I don't know. I might need more than that. New boss alert in Night Rain. Yo, for real? Let's go. New thing. All right, chat. Well, that's going to be all for YouTube stream. I'll be live on Twitch here. We're going to stay on Twitch. We're going to do Night Rain now. But hope you all have enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be live tomorrow with M7. And I'll see you then. Have an amazing rest of your day. And God bless.